Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Hello, friendos, internet friendos. Let's ping the Discord. Hopefully I can spell the word video correctly. That would be a bit embarrassing if I didn't spell it correctly. There we go. And I'll put it on Twitter as well. At of a video with Blucario in it. Come see editing a video with Blucario in it. I think that should be a good tweet. Cool. Let's open up Adobe Premiere and get this show on the road. Hello, Alyssa. Welcome. Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday afternoon. Or morning, whatever time zone you're in. Start off with some hydration. Stay hydrated, people. Very nice. Okay. I'm opening up Premiere here. It's just taking a little while to load. I need to put my sign on the door again. Be right back. Oh, there we go. Now we shouldn't get any interruptions during the stream saying, hey, you're not streaming when I am. Okay, let's change over to Premiere over here. Don't have to see my face anymore. Okay, so this is an video, as you can see, with the beautiful Blucario man. Haven't done much to this so far. I pretty much just watched it through a couple times, come with a few ideas on what I should include in the final video, and then yeah, chopped it up into the different parts that there are. I pretty much just copied the cuts that Brian's made in the original footage. So I'm gonna start chopping things up and seeing if we can get the timing correct. So the first thing I tend to do when editing a video like this is I'm just given the raw footage right here, and I watch it through, I see what's in the video, and then I do a basic cut where it just all flows smoothly and goes well and is nice and dandy. And then I get to the fun visual side of it. But yeah, that's Let's go through and...
Welcome to a video where I'm going to be...
Right, what are the audio levels like on the stream?
Welcome to a video where I'm...
Yeah, you could hear that, I reckon.
Welcome to a video where I'm going to be showing off my Splatoon 2 outfit and what made me pick what I picked. So,
That's the only edit I've done so far, is this zoom in on Brand's beautiful face. Look at his lovely face. Isn't it lovely?
I picked. So,
Cut out that little gap there.
what I picked. So, I wanted this outfit to be casual, but also not too casual. So, like, I feel like this is an outfit that you could go into battle with, and, you know, I'm not going to show up to battle in my pajamas. Pajamas.
I am going to edit Brian's head at this point. I'm going to try and like rotoscope it out, or try and mask it out. Put him in going into battle in some pajamas. I think that would be funny.
But I also feel like this...
Cut out the pauses, as you do.
You could go into battle with, and, you know, I'm not going to show up to battle in my pajamas. But I also feel like this outfit is something that you could just...
Could be a little bit.
But I also...
A little bit smoother, I feel. Phone, why are you vibrating? I need to turn you on to... I need to make you silent. And not vibrate a bunch. Thank you. I'm streaming, I'm busy, phone. Hello there. Saviors, lol. What is the font that you use for the subtitles for aSquidmin? It is, if I go to one of the many Squidmin presets that I have. Ooh! Actually, I need to decide on a font color for Blucario. Speaking of Blucario, he's just arrived. Hello, Blucario, and hello, Brandimation as well. The font, I believe, is called, like, Riffic something. Where's the default Squidmin one? There's the Squidmin font. Import it here. So this is the template I use, so then I just change the text that's in here to whatever is being said. Okay, font color, yes. I don't know what, I mean, I was gonna do clear, I think. Because it's obviously your favorite color, not blue. Well, Squidmin is already blue, so. But yeah, it's called Riffic Free. That one there. RIFFICK Free. I don't know where Squidmin got it from, because Squidmin just sent it to me. And was like, use this font. And I was like, okay. And I use it. But yeah, let's carry on with the chopping up. Squidmin stole my color on his own channel. I know, cringe. Imagine stealing from the Blucario.
But I also feel like this outfit is something that you could just like go to school in and just live your life. You know what I mean? So casual, but not too casual.
Casual, but not too casual. The wise words of Blucario, everyone. Oh, maybe I could make that into like a funny quote screen. That could be an interesting idea. You know, like you know what I'm talking about. Like quotes. It's like one of these things. It's got like Blucario over here, and it's like dash Blucario with the quote here. Casual but not too casual. I think that could be a funny bit. Let's continue watching on.
But not too casual. Okay, so let's start off with the headgear.
I might cut off the okay there. Because I want it to seem like a more flowing conversation. like a flowing sentence without pauses. And when you say okay at the start of a sentence, it kind of breaks it up a bit, like the same way of saying like, all right, now we do this. It kind of breaks up the conversation a bit. So now it should.
Casual, but not too casual. So let's start off.
Now that flows a bit better.
With the headgear, I'm actually repping.
I don't know why I'm doing like hand motions of waves flowing because you can't see me, but I am.
The golden toothpick, which you get from beating the secret final boss in Octo Expansion. And the reason that this is still an Octo Expansion.
A little bit of a pause here. Trim that down.
Final boss in Octo Expansion. And the reason that this is.
See, that kind of takes out the breath where he has to breathe in.
Secret final boss in Octo Expansion. And the reason that this is still in my Inkling's hair is because I beat the secret final boss.
Lots of pauses from Blucario.
Inkling's hair is because I beat the secret final boss. And I used the aSquidmin for about 2 days. And then I was like, yeah, no, I want.
Yeah, see, we're going to cut that bit out where you're just thinking. You can see the hand motions in spirit. You're so lucky to have the George editing a video with me in it. Drip video. Yes, this is a drip video for Blucario. Koi. He's showing off his golden toothpick. This, I want to show the funny bit. Where's the funny bit where you talk about the... Where you talk about the gloves.
And the gloves look cool. Now, I was going to show you the inside of my gloves. Oh, my Inkling. No, wrong button. The inside of my gloves are like...
I found that bit quite funny. We did a George drip video. Oh, I don't know half of the clothes in Splatoon. I mean, you can see my drip. You can see my drip today is casual wear. I'm just wearing my Mario 35 anniversary t-shirt. There you go. There's the drip video. No spoilers. I did specifically say I didn't say it in the post today, but I said it yesterday on my Discord server. If you don't want spoilers for this video, don't watch the stream. Because I'm obviously making the video and coming up with the ideas for the video in this stream. So yeah, that's don't watch this stream if you don't want spoilers, is what I can say.
Final boss in Octo Expansion. And the reason that this is still in my Inkling's hair is because I beat the secret final boss and I used the aSquidmin for...
I might make these audios a bit. This is just a rough cut at the moment.
For about 2 days. And then I was like...
I might leave a little bit of a pause.
And then I was
just
like... yeah, no, I want...
Just to kind of keep the... Because the pause is quite funny, I would say. If you like just having Blucario just stare at nothing for like 5 seconds.
I want to still be an Inkling. So
it's quite funny, but that's not going to keep people's attention spans. You know, we want them quick cuts.
I was doing for about 2 days, and then I was like,
so I'm just going to make it shorter, but not remove the pause completely.
And then I was like, yeah, no, I want to still be an Inkling.
Honestly, just sent it over to aSquidmin as you have it right now. I think it's finished. What do you mean by it's finished? This clearly isn't finished. Yeah, and do you know what aSquidmin did? He just gave me the link. He didn't even like... I presume he probably downloaded it himself and looked at it, but he didn't. He literally just told me like, I'm just the messenger for this footage. Like he just sent me the link you sent him.
And I used the aSquidmin for about 2 days, and then I was like, yeah, no, I want to still be an Inkling. So I went back to be...
Also, is it me, or is the audio out of sync? Because it looks out of sync to me. But even on the Google Drive one, it looked the same. I think I'm just going insane.
Gear. I'm actually repping the golden toothpick, which you get from.
It looks out of sync to my eye, but then again, I'm terrible at syncing audio. I'm gonna leave it because I don't want to mess with audio, quite frankly. Did he really? Yeah, I can. I won't show the DMs on stream, but yeah, he did do that.
About 2 days, and then I was like, yeah, no, I want to still be an inkling. It's like,
and then I'm gonna cut it like right up to the edge here.
Days, and then I was like, yeah, no, I want to still be an inkling. So to still be an inkling.
Kind of want to cut it there because I'm probably gonna zoom in on his face like this. This, look at this, like zoom in. It's like just your face. You can't even see the border to your image. I just want like your face, like we did with the Jmoji video. There you go. So it's just like
days, and then I was like, yeah, no, I want to still be an inkling. So I went back.
I just think it's funny just doing the close-ups when people are like stumbling over their words. It's funny. I guess let's watch the with the Jmoji video. I can bring up the original file for it. Whoa, because I edited that one as well. I did it a lot in that video.
Hello.
Oh yeah, I need to get the intro as well to it. By the way, fun fact, this intro that I made for the fashion show.
Hello.
This is in Hitman. This like I what I did was I wanted like some footage of a catwalk so I could replace the people on the catwalk with the sprites that aSquidmin uses. Like this. But I didn't know how to get a catwalk with different angles. So I just went into the Hitman mission where there is a catwalk in like Paris or whatever. And you could see like Subdue over here where you like I'm crouched below the screen at the moment.
Hello.
And just it's just Hitman.
Fashion.
Yeah, so this is and you can see Agent 47's bald head in this one. As it like pans up. It's funny. Yeah.
You know,
this is the Jmoji video. So this is what you can kind of expect from this video.
Do you have gear that look
where's the funny zoom in?
Can't have both. Bomb downing. My knowledge for gear.
Where's the funny?
Interpretation was a dishwasher. Maybe I'm just a generally sweaty dude. Okay, the second option seems to be the most likely one. But
yeah, that was it. See, it's funny. So yeah, that's what I'm doing here. Maybe I'll make it more gradual.
I was like, yeah, no, I want to still be an inkling. So I went back to being an inkling, but I wanted people to know that I beat the
yeah. Hello, Andrew Crossing. Welcome. Looks pretty synced. Yeah. I'm just gonna leave it. It's fine. Put project file? No way. Yeah, these are all different projects. I can show you my videos folder for aSquidmin. It's just all of the videos I've made for him. Going back to the trial video that I made, which is not very good looking back at it. Oh, I kind of want to see the test render I did. I don't think it's much different, but anyway. Yeah, I'm about to say the subdue action. Yeah, that's not. Just ignore that bit. Just look at aSquidmin on the stage. The buttons just make the intro even better. Well, I'm glad you see it as an improvement and not a flaw.
No, I want to still be an inkling. So I went back to being an inkling, but I wanted people to know that I beat the secret final boss and that I was actually the best player in the game. So
this has been so funny. He just casually says like,
and that I was actually the best player in the game. So I decided to keep it.
It's so funny.
Hair, just so like if people die from me, they would know that like I'm the best player in the game, and it just looks cool on my Inkling. It just looks cool on my Inkling.
Cut it there. Yeah, Brian, you're the best player in the game, of course.
For final boss, and that I was actually the best player in the game.
What if I do the zoom in there as well?
Final boss, and that I was actually the best player in the game. So I decided to game. Player in the game. So I decided to keep it in my hair just so like if people die from me, they would know.
Just sub to you, Blucario. There you go, Andrew Crossing. Sub to Blucario. I should put his link in the description or something. But yeah, go sub to Blucario. He's a pretty cool dude.
So I decided to keep it in my hair just so like if people die from me.
Yeah, because when I die from Blucario, I can definitely... this is the thing I look at, is this pin. I definitely know what this toothpick means.
They would know that like I'm the best player in the game.
The fact you say it twice as well.
Player in the game. And it just looks cool on my Inkling.
I might remove that, just looks cool on my Inkling. It doesn't flow too well.
The
But
game. So I decided to keep it in my hair.
it also makes you seem less humble, which I quite like the fact that you're like just casually admitting that you're the most, you're the best player in the
Just
game.
so, like,
I
if-
quite like it without the context of you backing down, kind of.
And it just looks cool on my Inkling.
Because that's kind of a lame way to end it, not gonna lie, Brian. I know you were probably just winging this, but
Die from me, they would know. They would know. They would know that like I'm the best player in the game, and it just looks cool on my Inkling. And then moving on to my
I might cut out the and then and just put moving on to.
Moving on to my
Yeah.
cool on my Inkling. Moving on to my shirt.
Let's put an audio transition on it and see if that actually goes relatively smoothly or not.
My Inkling. And moving on to my shirt.
That sounds good. I'd say that's good enough. Hello, Ariana Grande. Fancy seeing you here after your Fortnite concert. Make me seem confident. Yeah, I'll make you seem confident. Definitely.
The game, and it just looks cool on my Inkling. And moving on to my shirt, I'm
Yeah. I'll leave it in for now, but I'll probably
actually
decide to
wearing the
delete it
green
later.
V-neck limited tee. Now I didn't even know this was limited until very recently.
Also, I was wondering about this. Does limited T mean that you can't get this T-shirt anymore? Is that what that means? Because I don't know if you know. I don't know that much about Splatoon, despite editing these videos about drip and stuff. But does that mean you can't get this T-shirt anymore? And so this is like you can't dress as Blucario if you wanted to anymore, unless you already have the T-shirt. It does. Okay. Well then. That's pretty cool.
V-neck limited tee.
Also, how did you not realize it was limited until it's right there in the title? But I'm just gonna zoom in on the title slowly and be like, yeah, you didn't notice that this big limited was here.
Limited tee. Now I didn't even know this was limited.
No, it's a bit too harsh.
Limited tee. Now I didn't even know this was limited until very recently. So that's cool, I guess.
Oh, Brian, you're funny.
Very recently. So that's cool, I guess.
Yeah, you want me to not make you seem so lame. You never look at the name of your own T-shirt for like 3 years. Seems legit.
But my thought process behind this is that it's blue-green. I like blue-green a lot.
Blue green hype, let's go.
It's
Combination of Blucario's favorite color that isn't clear apparently, because he keeps lying about that, and my favorite color of green. So I'd say it's a good combo. What's the best weapon in Splatoon? I think it's the roller. Well, given the fact that I pretty much only watch Blucario's streams, aSquidmin's streams, and Cora's Splatoon streams, and occasionally I drop in on Vicvion's Splatoon streams. But after watching a lot of Squidmin, I do find myself like picking up on a lot of techniques that rollers use. So I'd probably agree with you on roller.
process behind this is that is that blue-green. I like blue-green a lot.
That doesn't make any sense.
Process behind this,
Cut out that bit, I think.
I guess. But my thought process behind this, blue-green. I like blue-green a lot.
Maybe I'll just cut out this bit. I'm trying to make the sentence make sense, Brian, but it's not working.
Recently, so that's cool, I guess. But my so that's cool, I guess. Blue-green. I like blue-green a lot. And the gloves look cool. Now, I was going to show you the inside of my gloves. Limited T. Now, I didn't even know this was limited until very recently. So that's cool, I guess. Blue-green. I like blue-green a lot. And
I don't want to cut out too much. I still want to leave in. You're not very good at making sense. I'd say you did a fine job. We've still got a long way to go before this is fully edited.
the gloves look cool. Now, I was going to show you the inside of my gloves when my inkling no, wrong button. The inside of my gloves are like red and yellow.
I was going to leave that bit unedited because it's kind of well timed.
Which I'm not going to lie.
And makes it seem more natural and relatable. You're just fumbling over your buttons.
I'm not the biggest fan of, but you don't see inside there most of the time anyways. The black outside looks good, and the rest of the shirt looks good. It's like a nice ocean, summery color, and I like it.
Summer color. Did you say it's a summery color because it's like the same kind of color theme as Carla's new album? Did you say that, Brian? Is that why you said that? I suspect it is.
Nice ocean, summery color, and I like it a lot. And I would also like to show off.
I'll cut out, and I like it a lot. That's a bit. You wouldn't pick it if you liked it a lot.
Summery color. And I would also like to show off the abilities on this shirt. I mean, I was talking about this outfit being casual, but as for my playing ability, I am very far from casual. I mean, look at the variety in these abilities. Nobody can compete.
Yeah, I'm going to cut out the nobody can compete bit because that's a bit drawn out, I think.
And look at the variety in these abilities.
Leaving it there is fine.
Alright, and then moving on to... Alright.
Cut out the alright. As I said, we want these sentences to flow smoothly, like as a continuous thing and not had multiple cuts.
In these abilities. And then moving on to my shoes, I have the blue Aero...
Oh, this bit's hilarious, this bit here.
Aeromaki...
I'm going to make this bit shorter, but I want you to watch the whole thing.
The blue Aeromaki. That's right, I knew that.
It's so funny. Dang it, easy promo. Exactly, easy promo for Carla's new album.
And what I was thinking for...
Oh, you've got some competition here. Saviors, lol. Well, you Saviors. It's easier to say than Saviors, lol. Saviors, lol thinks they can compete, Brian. What do you think? I guess maybe Savior would have to come to Blucario's next stream and compete in some PBs to see whether he can beat the best player in the game, Blucario, as claimed by him.
For this shoe is it just looks really nice and it's blue. I actually like the color blue. I don't know
You like the color blue? What? Who would have thought it?
if you could tell, but blue is a good color.
At this part, I thought of when I was originally watching it through, I thought I could zoom in on like the Blucario name and just kind of like focus in on the blue and like make everything else kind of blurry. Like you don't say in just like subtitles fading in slowly.
And it's just something I probably wouldn't wear this in real life. I'm not gonna lie, but it looks good on my Inkling. It's very much like, okay, so this was my old.
And then he kind of pauses to.
Okay, so these are my old.
You can tell Brian isn't a voice actor or something.
It's very much like, okay, so this was my. Okay, so these are my old shoes that
Cut that out.
on my Inkling. It's very much like, okay, so this was my. Okay, so these are my old shoes. This was my. Like, okay, so this was my.
I kind of want to use the other two.
But it looks good on my Inkling. It looks good on my
You speak quickly, Brian.
But it looks good on my Inkling. It's very much like, okay, good on my Inkling.
We'll try and make this work. Fade it together.
It's good on my Inkling. Okay, so these are my old shoes that I used to wear in my Inkling. Okay.
I'm gonna have like a J cut there or something.
Okay, so these are my
Advanced editing technique. If you have like a little bit like this, what you can do is just kind of. You can just kind of.
It looks good on my Inkling. Okay, so these are my old shoes.
That kind of flows better. Maybe cut the OK. That's also a good idea,
It's
but
good on my Inkling. Okay, so these are my old shoes that I used to wear in my Inkling.
I think that flows okay. Dude, I stuttered so much. Bloopers. Yeah, you can get to see the bloopers here. If you have the time, you can. There you go. You've got a competitor there, Savior.
And these
Or Blucario. Competition. Drama time video. Blucario and Savior, who is better? That's Splatoon.
are shoes that I used to wear in my Inkling. And these are very much like.
Hi, Evie. How are you today? On this rather sunny afternoon in the UK.
Shoes that I used to wear in my Inkling. And these are very
I don't
much.
know if it's sunny over in where you are, but let me guess, you're editing the Blucario drip video. Yes, Blucario is talking about his drip. Although I have the file name as Blucario Fashion Show, I'm just going to save quickly. .project, but it's the drip video. Like that's how aSquidmin refers to it anyway. He didn't even call it the fashion show idea anymore. It's just the drip series of videos.
But it looks good on my Inkling. Okay, so these are my old shoes that I used to wear in my Inkling. And these are very much like the first day of 5th grade shoes, you know? Like it's your last year of elementary school and you're up in these bad boys.
Again, I'm going to try and mask out your head and put you into like a 5th grader's outfit with those shoes on or something. Don't know if that's going to work.
But then like you get into 6th grade and
Because you move your head quite a bit, so it might be a bit hard to do. I'm not very good at masking.
it's your first day of middle school. That's when you pull out the blue Iromakis. You know what I mean?
Nobody knows what you mean, Brian.
So that's really what I was thinking for this. And it just brings out the casual, but not too casual.
I might cut out that's what I was thinking with this, because you're kind of repeating yourself there.
For this. And it just brings out the for this.
Nothing wrong with how you're speaking, Brian. Obviously, the whole reason that I do editing is to make it so that it all looks good on your end and makes you look good and not like a stuttery mess.
You know what I mean? And it just brings out the casual but not too casual look. Like, you're not gonna go to a wedding in these shoes.
Oh yeah, I was gonna edit you into a wedding scene with those shoes on, and then do like an X through it, like a sound effect. We'll see how that goes.
And
oh, what if I use the photo of Koramura's wedding thing that I edited ages ago? What video was that for? What video was that for? I might just edit you into that. It's just like Koramura's wedding, and you're just there in those shoes. Because I've already, it's already a, it's already a wedding photo. Or I could just take the original stock image I used for it. What video was that from? It's just like a regular stream highlight video. I think. Was it this one? Oh, it was from the Get Together video. Whatever that was. Yeah, the Bully Stories one. Yeah. The stock image of the wedding. But where's the edited version with like Cora and the bridesmaid? Here it is. Is this image? I'll just put you over here. With those shoes on. Yeah, this is from another video, Evie, where Cora referenced her wedding and how this person... Just go watch the video, it's easier than me explaining it. The context behind why I edited this together. You expect special treatment with this video. I'm gonna put effort into it. That's for sure, Brian. Is this going to be in the video you've put most effort into because of Brian? This video, the get together video, is that what it's called? I forgot what the name of what aSquidmin called it, but it's just like the bully stories video. That was probably the one I put the most effort into, and the butter video. The butter video, I worked non-stop for an entire weekend on that. I don't know how I did it. I just had so much motivation because it was like my first video I did for aSquidmin that was a stream highlight video. Like my first proper video for aSquidmin. But yeah. That one took a lot of time and effort. But I don't know. I was traveling the world in this video. Yeah, you really are. Can we agree that choosing the music is the hardest part of editing? I wouldn't say so. Usually it's the last thing I do. I just think, okay, I've got the video done. What music would fit with it? And then I put music over it. And I'm like, this one fits. Usually what I do for aSquidmin's videos, since he uses like... he just uses like Nintendo music.
In these shoes. And maybe you won't go into battle.
He just uses like Nintendo music. So what I tend to do is, let me open YouTube here. Go onto YouTube. I just type in Nintendo music. Go to playlist. Go to this playlist, which is like 1,000 songs. And what I do is I just put on shuffle. I shuffle this 1,000 song playlist. I just go through. Would this be a good fit? Would this be a good fit? Well, this is Undertale. This playlist does have a lot of things that aren't specifically Nintendo related, but like they're on Nintendo console, so it kind of makes sense. But Like, would this be a good fit for the video? And that's what I tend to do. I just do that until I find something that works. Does Squidman ever edit his own videos? We take it in turns. So the video he released, I think it was yesterday, was edited by him because I'm working on this one, and I'm also working on something else for him as well.
Maybe you won't go into battle in these shoes.
So we take it in turns, week over week.
But I would go into battle in these shoes. In real life, I would definitely go into battle with these shoes.
Would you now, Brian?
In real life, I would definitely go into battle with these shoes. And then for my hair.
Okay.
Shoes. And then for my hair, I've.
That's a bit too close to the
shoes. And then for my hair, I've actually known that I wanted this hairstyle since before the game even came out.
There's a story behind that one, Brian. Did you like see the Splatoon trailer or something? And was like, I need this hairstyle in my life. Is that what happened? You pick your songs pretty quickly. Yeah, I tend to find something fairly quickly. Or, since I've kind of built up, if I go into my files here, my YouTube folder, you can see I have a Squidman folder and my videos folder. But I've already got like loads of songs downloaded from like Nintendo Music. And so if I'm watching a video, I usually, like, if I've used a song before that would fit, I can usually think, oh, this song would work well here. And then I go find whatever song it was in this folder that becomes harder and harder each day as I download more and more songs. Like, I had a specific song in mind for that part where you look up how to spell or how to pronounce Iomaki.
Iromaki.
I have a specific song in mind for this part. I'll put it in at the end with the other music. It's like, where is it? It was a Pokemon song, and it was this one. I was gonna have that while you're like thinking, kind of a thinking song, you know. I thought that would work well. I'll put that in later. You tried this free one, it crashed. I think I've missed some things. We all agree, yeah. After time I spent an hour editing, and there was a giant watermark when I uploaded it. Oof. Yeah, some of the free video editing softwares do that. Although if you're using Power Director, there's a very easy fix for it. I know this because I used to use Power Director. You can just turn off the watermark. In case anyone uses Power Director. Quite a limited software, but it was easy to learn. Use Filmora 10. I think I did try using Filmora at one point or another, but I don't think I used it very much. But I do keep getting adverts for them.
In real life, I would definitely go into battle with these shoes. And then for my hair, I've actually known that I wanted this hairstyle since before the game even came out. And I like how it looks. It's like pushed over to the side, and it looks nice and casual.
Whoa, great explanation there, Brian. Use a free version of Filmora, but I have a mod to get rid of the watermark. That's pretty advanced. And probably illegal, but I have to go now. Bye, George. Looking forward to this video. See you, Evie, later on. I don't know when this video is coming out. Probably next week or the week after. But yeah. Look forward to it. I'll put it on my Discord server when it is ready, seeing as it's a video I edited. That's the way you can tell if I've edited a video or not. if you join my Discord server, link in the description if you're not in it already, then I put in the announcement tab the videos that I've edited for Squidman. So you can see that. It also says at the end of the video edited by George Wilkins, if it's done by me. And if it says it's not done by anyone, then it's done by Squidman.
Before the game even came out. And I like how it looks. It's like pushed over to the side and it looks nice and casual.
I think I might just leave that bit unedited because it's quite funny. It's very pure Blucario.
And
kind of shows off your personality and stuff. Because I want to keep like bits of your personality in this video. You know, I don't want it to be all chopped out and not kind of show you as a character. Because that's kind of what you want to do. You want to, you know, if people see this video and don't know who Blucario is, they just subscribe to Squidman. Then I want to show off Brian's personality a bit. You join the Discord server? Nice. Then you'll get pinged for it future streams as well.
and then I'm not even sure if I'm supposed to be talking about eye color, but this is my current eye color. When I started the game, I actually used this.
Oh yeah, I was gonna like cut it a bit differently here.
Used this, which I don't.
I'm currently mainly just doing the audio. The visuals I'm gonna do next. So
I actually used this, which I don't think is a popular choice, but I wanted to make it look like me. And then I realized I already look nothing like me. So I went...
You heard it here first, blokes. Blucario looks nothing like Blucario. He doesn't look like himself. I don't know how that's possible physically, but you know, it seems to be. I use iMovie on my Mac, but I film on my Windows because OBS always crashes on my Mac and moving content is hard drives, takes forever. That's fair. That's fair. Although iMovie is pretty good, you know, free. That's probably the best free video editing software out there, is iMovie, because it's meant to be like professional. It's like the Windows Movie Maker equivalent, but then, you know, Microsoft kind of removed Windows Movie Maker from Windows.
Make it look like me. And then I realized...
There? Wow, Blue doesn't use blue eyes? I know. He's a fake fan. Fake Blucario. Well, he has green eyes, and that's close to blue, so technically it's blue. Yeah, he uses the bluey green eyes. These ones. They kind of look blue. No, they don't actually.
This, which I don't think is a popular...
Yeah, I used to use brown. Ew. Imagine having brown eyes. Cringe. Couldn't be me. Don't look too closely at my eyes.
Choice, but I wanted to make it look like me, and then I realized I already look nothing like me. So I went to this, which I think I used in Splatoon 1.
Whoa, Splatoon 1 OG over here. Let's go.
And I like how it looks a lot. I mean, I have blue...
I'm gonna cut out the and. Does that still make sense without an and?
I used in Splatoon 1. I like how it looks a lot. I mean, I have blue eyes. I already look nothing like me. So I went to this, which I think I used in Splatoon 1. I like how it looks a lot. I mean, I have...
Yeah, it makes sense without the and, I'd say. Only if you're colorblind. Damn, being called out over here. Core and Blucario drama time when? That would I reckon that Cora and Brian have a lot of beef. I've had a lot of drama over the years. I reckon that. I just get that kind of vibe from you two. You seem to be like kind of like that.
Blue greenish eyes, kind of. I don't even know my eye color anymore.
Yeah, Brian claims to not know his own eye color, which is quite interesting. Yeah, he doesn't play AC anymore. True. I could actually check my Switch. Can you see like when someone was last online on Animal Crossing? Is there a thing you can do? I don't know. Maybe I'm just turning my Switch on for no reason. Oh well. Brian can tell us when he was last on Animal Crossing. I think he told me that it was his birthday, which was a few months ago now.
But I think this looked good on my Inkling, so I went with it.
I think we'll just cut that bit out. And just leave it as...
I don't even know my eye color anymore. So yeah, that's...
Just end with that. Last time... I actually had a dream playing it last night. That's kind of trippy.
Anymore. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Hopefully I didn't make you guys too jealous in this video. Just remember to keep it casual, but not too casual.
Oh, you're funny, Brian. You're funny. Right, I'm just gonna move that forward because we need to get the intro for the series. Because Squidman keeps forgetting to put the intro into the drip videos, and it's quite funny because everyone calls it out. I want the one with the Let's Begin. I usually use that one. Although we could get funky with the... Is it? Put the intro in.
Hello, hello, hello. It's time to talk fashion.
Okie dokie, heading out now. Time to adult. See ya, boy koi. Hope you have a wonderful day. Doing adult things. Having responsibilities. You can see how far down the game is on the list, but you can't see how long ago that was. Well, Save is over here with 5 months. I think that's our current least longest time without playing I've seen so far. Cool, you do want to decorate. Yeah, Brian doesn't like decorating, and there's not really much else to do in Animal Crossing New Horizons other than decorate, so I don't blame him. I've been called Boykoi before. Good to know, good to know. Only 4 minutes long, that's better than most of them, right? I don't know. How long is the average? Let's go to Squidman's channel here and have a look at the video. Ooh, weapon randomizer with Pixie and Cephalorock. This evening. That sounds pretty fun. Might drop by that. This one's 4 minutes. This one's 2 minutes 46. Aderon's was quite long at 5 minutes. But he talked about... I think he did like 2 outfits though. Alpha Stars was pretty short. Emojis was 3:30. I don't know, 4 minutes. Some are over 4 minutes. Some are like 2 minutes. 3 minutes. The earlier ones used to be pretty short, like Ceph's at 1:35. I think the shortest is Alpha... Oh no. Yeah, the shortest is Alpha Stars. Oh no, Undead's was 2 minutes. Jeez. And so was... Oh. Vic's and Undead's were the exact same length? That was completely unintentional by me. I did the Vic one, and Squidman did the Undead one. I did not realize they are the exact same length until now. That's quite interesting and quite funny. Did you edit alphas? No, I did... Which ones did I do? I did... the Jmoji one. I also made this How the Splatoon 3 Bow is Made video. Which is quite funny because it has shots of my Animal Crossing island in it. There. That's my Animal Crossing island. Me dressed up as the...
Ta-da! And you
as the Splatoon 3 character there. I made that one. And then before that, I did the dude drip video. But most of the I haven't done too many videos recently because we've mostly been working on Squidmaster. But I did the Vic one. I think I did do the Seth one as well, if I remember correctly. Did I do the Vasco one? No, I didn't do the Vasco one. Okay, but yeah. I don't know. You can go watch the videos if you want to find out if I did them or not, because it says at the end of them all. Oh yeah, yours with Captain Astronaut was together. That was a very funny video. One of my favorite videos that I've made, just because of how ridiculous Captain Astronaut is the drama time with Captain Astronaut video. So funny. It's so funny. I still watch that video and laugh now. Like I remember aSquidmin sent me the raw audio with none of the visual, because it didn't have any visuals. Like I had to make all the visuals for that video. I just listened to the original audio of it and I was just howling with laughter because how funny Captain Astronaut is. Yeah, so then what I usually do is where it cuts to black here, I kind of move this back and move this over with this tool. Just kind of stretch it out. And then do a camera blur. Kind of blur it. And then dissolve it. No, not that side, not that side. There.
Welcome to a video.
There again, and then it will start. So here it will have like the text at the start with
Welcome.
Blucario outfit or whatever. Just kind of an intro screen for the video. Blue cheated. Oh, what did he cheat at? Cora cheated. Blue cheated. Everyone's cheating. Well, the stream's starting soon is the Animal Crossing logo, but I took off the words and animated. Starting soon, and that's it. That's a good start, I'd say. That sounds like a good start to a video. Cora, how do you feel about Fortnite getting a Carla emote? Yes! Carla in Fortnite! Let's go! I literally don't believe anything you tweet about Carla because I always think you're just lying. No, she's legit getting an emote. Apparently, I mean, according to the news articles in French, she was contacted by Epic Games to have her song put in the game. That's what she said. She said she was contacted by Epic Games or Fortnite to have it put in the game. I still haven't seen any English publications about this. It's all just French publications. I would expect a new emote from a non-English artist to kind of get some news, but it doesn't seem to have done so far, which is unfortunate.
Welcome to a video where I'm going to be showing off my Splatoon 2 outfit and what made me pick what I picked. So I wanted this outfit to be casual, but also not.
Right. Now I'm gonna get into the more funky visuals. Now, actually, I haven't edited down like this bit yet. I guess I'll do that along with the visuals. So now we need to do the visual side of things. This is the fun part of editing. Chris told me DMs that you're so excited to stream her new album. Did she now, Brian? Did she? I learned that posing is an important life skill from Blue Bear. Good to know, good to know. I'm not sure who this Blue Bear figure is, but...
Welcome to a video where I'm going to be showing off my
So what I tend to do is, I don't know if any of you have heard of like terms in film production, but there's a term that I learnt about in college, where it's a good idea to kind of start with the same shot and end with the same shot. So I usually start with a completely unedited frame. So this is what Blucario sent me. Then we can do funky visuals throughout the whole video, and then at the end we'll go back to this shot again, where it's just like kind of brings it around, you know. So that's the plan. So I'm going to leave this shot unedited. That's a lovely freeze frame right there. Can we just zoom that in? We just beautiful freeze frame right there. Really see his cheekbones. Anyway,
Where I'm going to be showing off my Splatoon 2 outfit and what made me pick what I picked.
here now, this is the more tedious part. I want to cut out Brian so that I can move his camera around. If you've seen the other drip videos, I'll show you the dude one for it as an example, because I did a lot of like movement in that one.
To be honest, the studio headphones is probably like a mid-tier kind of gear, but when I wear it, it's...
You can see his camera like moves around the screen a bunch because I cut it out. Not very well at the top there, but ignore that. So I kind of want to do that with Brian's face cam, but the issue is that you've got this little sticky outy bit at the bottom where it just says Blucario, and I don't want to cut that off. So I'm going to try and cut around it and keep it. It's going to be a bit more effort than usual, but hey ho, let's give it a go. Masking around Blucario. I'm going to turn off this layer, so I just have this one. Then the borders I'm probably going to like cut into a little bit like I did with dudes. And so that'll be okay. But then I don't really want to cut off the Blucario at the bottom. What I'm going to do, actually, yeah, I'll make it so that the fade in lines up with the edge. Keep thinking, you know, scroll wheel must scroll up on the page, right? Nope. Not in Premiere. Right, does that look okay? It doesn't look even. Why is that? Mask. Oh, it needs to be a little bit over on this side. It's like on the line rather than kind of just next to it. Oop. There we go. That's a bit better. Because this kind of looks weird, having the Blucario cut off at the bottom. I mean, yeah, I'm proud of Carla too for having her song in the game. Raymond told me that Savannah's house smells like iced coffee, which scares me. Who's Savannah? I'm not sure I know that villager. Cora will be able to tell you from all her hunts. Who makes sticky outy bits? Ew. I mean, who has face cam on? Am I right, Cora? Who needs face cam? That doesn't look too bad, but it would add more to like properly mask it out. So I'm gonna try at least. You know, put in a bit of extra effort to make it good, make it better. Only the highest quality content on the aSquidmin channel. Yeah, now I just have to go around like this and kind of guess where would be a good place to cut it. We want to make it so that we can't see the background. We're going to be able to see the background through the A and the C. There's not really much I can do about that. But just below the lettering, we don't want to be able to see the gameplay, because then you'll be able to tell that it's been quickly cut out by me. Move that one down a bit. How do I do with this R? I'm gonna try kind of going up. Not sure if this is gonna work. No, it's not. That bit will just have in as well. Oh, it's just zebra, okay. Zebra is like iced coffee, the more you know. I'll just have it a little bit like that. And oh dear, I rotated the entire thing. And there. Not going to be the best thing in the world, but no one's going to be looking at it this closely. So it doesn't really matter. People are going to be looking at it from here. And from here, okay, that kind of is distracting. Now it's better than it was, just being cut off. Not the best. It's also kind of digging into the letters as well. From here it looks okay. But maybe if we like make it so it isn't digging into the fade isn't digging into the letters as much. As much, because still want the other side to be fairly faded. There are some parts that are going to be a bit more cut off than others. That'll be okay. Oh, I don't want to rotate. I could zoom in a bit more right about now, but I could just reduce the feathering, but I kind of don't want to. Okay, I'm going to reduce the feathering. I'm going to put it to like 5 instead. That it still needs to be a little bit too close around this A. This O, it kind of cuts into a bit as well. How about that? Does that look good? That'll do. No one's going to be looking at the text anyway. There you go. Cut it out nicely. Now we can do the funky shots where we move the webcam around a bunch. Could have asked Soda for the border without the logo. That would have been convenient, but then you wouldn't have Blucario being promoted all the time in the video. I wish there were actually zebras in the game. That would be cool. That would be pretty cool. Tired of boiling water every time I want to make pasts? Boil a few gallons at the beginning of the week and freeze it for later. Top tip there by Andrew Crossing.
My Splatoon 2 outfit and what made me pick what I picked. So
I'll keep that one the same, I think, but let's frame up the character here, the Inkling. Actually, we'll go about the title for now and just have... Okay, let me zoom out a bit. Just have the Inkling like so. And then we'll make this a little bit bigger. It also transitions into the zoom in one a bit better.
showing off my Splatoon 2 outfit and what made me pick what I picked. So
That looks good. That looks good. Now, pasta. Oh yeah, boil your pasta. That's generally what you do. That's so cool. How can you keep the face cam there and zoom in on the footage? I masked it out. We kind of discussed this, Brian. I masked out the face cam. And then I have 2 layers. Pretty simple stuff.
showing off my Splatoon 2 outfit and
I might just bring that down a bit though, because the shadow kind of makes it a bit.
showing off my Splatoon 2 outfit.
Maybe put it more centered. Maybe make your webcam a bit more centered. Nah, I preferred it before. Then move that down. Give your Inkling some headspace.
To be showing off my Splatoon 2 outfit and what made me pick what I
Wasn't asking how I was saying it's cool. Oh, how you can keep the face cam there. Gotcha. Sorry, can't read.
to be showing off my Splatoon 2 outfit and what made me pick what I picked. So
Okay. Now, aSquidmin did actually give me a video to say, here's a video to reference for this drip video, because he wanted me to make them a bit more interesting. Which video did he say to copy? Hunt G Bunt. If I search them on YouTube, will they come up? They're another Splatoon YouTuber, it would appear. Is there a drip video on their channel, or is there a drip video on aSquidmin's channel of them? Not sure what he's referring to there. He didn't send me a link to a video, so I don't know. I'm just going to compare it to aSquidmin's most recent drip videos that he's done or had done. I don't know if he gets other people to edit his videos or it's just him and me, but yeah. Pro tip to get up in the morning: set your alarm on your Alexa when turn off the mic so you can't tell it to shut up. That's a good idea, but except that my Alexa, I'm not going to say it again because it might actually listen to me on the other side of the room. I don't usually say turn off the alarm. I usually just swipe up on the screen, which turns off the alarm. So that wouldn't work anyway.
So I wanted this outfit to be casual, but also not too casual. So like I feel like this is an outfit that you could go into battle with, and I'm not gonna show up to battle in my pajamas. But
Yeah, I want to edit you into your pajamas here. So let's go find. Well, it says. What did you say? Go into battle.
I feel like this is an outfit that you could go into battle with, and I'm not gonna show up to battle in my pajamas.
Let's find like a battle, or maybe Splatoon battle. Maybe like this type screen. Do I have a screenshot I could use for that I've taken on my Switch? Let me see. Your Alexa is making random dings. Not sure they're supposed to do that. Hanji Bunt also has a Twitter, so maybe he was referring to something on that. Could be. I'll look him up. Or her up, I don't know. Pronouns. They're a VTuber enthusiast. Is this a drip video? Doesn't look like it. I'm just going to continue onwards with editing and message aSquidmin saying, hey, could you say and a link to the to the video by Andy Bunt you were referring to before for reference. And then aSquidmin can respond to that when he wakes up at about 11 PM my time. Cool. Oh, that's smart, but I have speakers, not the screen thing. Ah, I see. You don't have an Echo Show. I forgot that. Not all of them have a screen.
Show up to battle in my pajamas. But
yeah, well, I was looking for a screenshot, wasn't I? In Animal Crossing? I just saw my Animal Crossing folder and was like, Animal Crossing? No. I want a Splatoon screenshot. Do I not have one of like... And I've got one like this, which has Vigvion in it. Actually, why don't I just go to one of Blucario's streams and get a screen capture from one of those? That would make more sense.
make sure.
Preferably one where you have... Actually, no, you want me to see your face, because... Actually, yeah. I probably won't put your face onto it. Is there one, like... Here we go, one with you with blue hair. Because that's typically the hair that you have. I have the best ringtone, Koromor screaming when she found Mary. Oh, jeez. That's definitely going to make you hear your notifications, that's for sure. Here we go. We're watching Blucario, guys. How entertaining. I don't know what your face cam's going to be there.
You kind of remind me of that
can
one
crop
odd
it in.
pixel on a
Let's hope it
broken
doesn't cover your
TV that
face.
isn't completely broken, but it's out of place.
Good, you're on the other side. So I'll kind of... I'll full screen it there. Kind of take a screenshot there. without your logo in it. Actually, I'm using OBS currently to stream. I don't know if I can record and stream at the same time. I might just record this little segment. Start recording.
I don't know
Computer
how many
don't
people here are
die.
wanting to
Oh wait, I need to mute my mic to record. Hang on.
do it, so we're just gonna keep waiting a little bit. You kind of remind me of that one odd pixel on a broken TV that isn't completely broken.
Wait, why am I
but, you know,
muting
it's out of
myself? I
place
don't need the
because
audio from it.
It's kind of in the corner, flashing green, going wee woo wee.
I just need the footage. I don't know why I thought I needed to stop the audio. Hello, Emily. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. Okay, let's get that footage. Organize it into the folder for this project. Blucario fashion show folder. Put it in the footage folder, why not? It is technically footage, just not the original footage. What did you do there, computer? I want this clip. And so I want this bit here where it fades in. Wait, why am I muting myself? I don't need the audio from it.
It's kind of in the
I want this bit. There we go. So we can put that here.
battle with, and you know, I'm not gonna show up to battle in my pajamas, but
That's perfect timing.
battle with, and you know, I'm not gonna show up to battle in my pajamas.
Well, I can put your face cam over your actual face cam. That's convenient. Your PC might crash if you do, though. I got 32 gigs of RAM. I think my computer can handle recording things at the same time. Well, my graphics card mainly can handle streaming and recording at the same time. Yeah, so I want to cut it there. Bring that up. And then copy the mask from here onto here. And then copy the motion. Or do I want to copy the motion?
And you know, I'm not gonna
I need to put it on top as well.
battle with, and you know, I'm not gonna show up to battle in my pajamas, but
That is perfectly transitioned. Look at that.
battle with, and you know, I'm not gonna show up to battle in my pajamas.
So then imagine. Then I need to get some pajamas to put on top of you. Kind of jankily. Wow, he's level 61. You're level 9. I'm at like level 11, I think. I passed level 10 with Darzapan. We kind of grinded it out one day so I could unlock ranked mode. But then I found out you can't play ranked mode with friends, and I was like, well, what's the point then? So I just keep playing PBs.
Battle with, and you know,
You finally finished the video you edited for your friend. Nice. That's very nice of you to do for your friend. I mean, I'm technically editing for my friend as well. aSquidmin's my friend. It's just I'm being paid to do it. If I ever buy another laptop, I know that RAM is a lot more valuable than RAM. Because I'll just... Yeah, that didn't make any sense. Good thing you retracted that.
to battle with, and you know, I'm not gonna show up to battle in my pajamas.
Right, let's find a picture of pajamas here. So, pajamas. Images. This is like... What kind of pajamas do you wear, Brian? Do you wear... You are more of a onesie person? We could put... I don't know what the heck this is. Could put that on you. I would put that on you, but it's cut off at the top. I need like a full... Like something like this, where it's the full body. Probably blue ones? Yeah, we're gonna have blue ones. I'm more thinking... I mean, do you wear a dressing gown to bed? I wear a dressing gown to bed. I have like a Star Wars dressing gown that I wear as pajamas. I know everyone thinks that's weird, but it's comfy, so I don't care. Or are you more of a onesie type of guy? That's my exact pair. What, they're like generic striped blue pajamas. Blue merch. Blue pajama merch when? Just a pitch from your manager, yours truly. This one looks kind of tacky for £110. We'll put this one on you. It looks a bit short though. Like these are children's pajamas. You are a child though, technically, so let's just save this image. And also, for those of you, the one with the grandma. Okay, yeah, you have those exact ones, do you? We'll just put these ones on you. I need to make an assets folder. All the assets I'm going to be using. Just call it blue, spelled correctly, pajamas. Also, for those of you wondering what behind the scenes is like for Squidmaster and the editing tasks, it's like this. It's just like the contestants talking to themselves for like 30 minutes. And then I have to make that interesting. And 3 minutes or less. I just fun. The more you know about behind the scenes of Master. Right, so we want to put that on top. Oh, I need to cut it out. It's not a PNG. Boo, boring. Wait, I can't drag it in from there. I need to drag it in from the folder. And no, not cut out the... Oh jeez. Cutting into the like stripes and stuff. There we go. Save as PNG. Cool. And then we'll delete the JPEG one. Bring in the PNG one. Let's go. And then we can put you in your pajamas. Like that. I'm gonna need to kind of like warp them a bit, I think. I don't really know how to do that in Premiere. Or I could just leave it as janky as possible and it goes over your weapon, ignore that. You have a cat. I have my cat with me. Do we each need an account, or can we both use this account? I don't think cats can own a Google account, typically. I've never heard of a cat owning a YouTube account before. Oh, you got to go, Andrew? That's okay. See you soon. But yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, does Sophia have her own Google account, Brian, to watch your streams? Or I guess you doesn't have to watch the streams. You can just come into your room and watch you do them there.
Battle with, and I'm not gonna show up to battle my.
Yeah, I want to make it kind of pop up with you, so I'm gonna have to like squish it down, kind of like track it manually. A bit like I did with the intro guys, where I just kind of tracked it over the top. I'll just do that here as well. Except now I have to do like squishing it down as well. Sophia says your account. Fair enough, fair enough. I mean, I trust Sophia with the password to a YouTube account.
With, and you know.
Where do you start? So kind of like here you're flat. So we'll just remove it there. Frame over. So then the first frame is about here. So then we'll keyframe the scale, height, and position, and rotation, and all that. And we could just squish it down. Oh. And I want to rotate it a little bit because you're kind of hunched over. I was going to be looking at too intently, frame by frame, so then, oh no, I wanted to stretch it. No, let me stretch it. There we go. I kind of wanted it the same width, so I'll copy the width over to the next frame. Doesn't look too janky. And your neck's kind of there, and your feet are kind of there. So it's from that to that. Time to do frame by frame. Your favorite part. Do you pay your cat to cut the ad revenue? Yeah, does Sophia get a cut? I think she deserves a cut. Not gonna lie. I mean, she does do a lot of work on your channel, you know. She does, like... People love Sophia. People come to your streams just to see Sophia, you know?
You know, I'm not gonna...
That kind of looks good. And then you kind of ease out a little bit. Maybe rotate it a bit as well. Rotate it a bit there. So kind of the legs line up a bit. At least a little bit, like. Make it a little bit more, because you're kind of finishing the squishing process at this point. And then stretch it out a little bit more. Then tilt it back a bit, and you kind of lift your head up. Again.
You know, I'm not gonna show up.
That looks good. That looks smooth. Of course I do channel. She carries a YouTube channel. Exactly, that's what I said. She brings in a lot of viewers. And your head kind of goes back a bit more there. A bit more there. And kind of pushes down a bit. It's really weird looking at this frame by frame because this is the weird looking creatures. Because you kind of like just break out of the ink. It's like trapping you inside.
Not gonna
you
show
break
up the
out. Very weird. But as long as this looks okay, then I'm happy. I'm gonna do that.
I'm not gonna show up to battle my.
Do I want it to kind of stop, or do I want to keep tracking you?
You know,
as you
I'm not
do
gonna
that?
show up to battle in my pajamas.
Well, for a bit, it kind of stays the same. Like from about here. I think I'll just can't really track it during the ink explosion, so I'll just kind of let Premiere decide.
I'm not gonna show up to battle
That looks alright. And then it's kind of a bit tall, actually. Make it a bit thinner here.
Up to battle in my pajamas.
And then you go from this position to the upright position. So then stretch it out fully and put you in your pajamas. And then it kind of squishes down again. Little adjustments. Okay, how does that look?
And, you know, I'm not going to show up to battle in my pajamas. But
That's alright. That's alright. I'll polish it up a bit.
I'm not going to show up to battle in my pajamas.
That bit there, where it shrinks, is a bit jarring. I think about because your face is kind of over it, so about here needs to be more squished. That's better.
And, you know, I'm not going to show up to battle in my pajamas. But I also feel like this...
That's a bit better. I might actually crop out the rest of these guys because they're not very important and just zoom in on you.
And, you know, I'm not going to show up to battle in my pajamas.
So I'm going to move the face cam out of the way and make this a nested sequence. And then I can just zoom in on the Blucario. Maybe line it up with the inkling beforehand.
And, you know, I'm not going to show up to battle in my pajamas.
There we go. And then have your face cam a little bit bigger. Like so. Or maybe kind of in the middle. I don't know. I'll polish this up later, I think.
And, you know, I'm not going to show up to battle in my pajamas.
And then I kind of want an X sign going through it because you don't want to show up in your pajamas. Your longest villager hunt took 400 tickets. Yeah, Cora's took, what was it in the end, like 2,000? I can't even remember how long it took for the lolly. Too many tickets. My hunt from Raymond took 0 tickets. He came to your campsite. Nice. If only Cora was that fortunate and didn't have to spend over 1,200 odd tickets on it. Oh dear, oh dear. 2,716. My gosh. Too many. So am I going to get demonetized for some of the pictures of people in their pajamas on here? I hope not. Anyway, what was I looking up again? X sign. Cross sign. Yeah, one of these. That's not very high res. Give me a large one with transparency. Cool. From Wikipedia. Beautiful. Save it as no symbol. That's what it's apparently called by Wikipedia. PNG. Good. It's not a fake PNG. I trust Wikipedia to not have fake PNGs on it. Let's put that in the assets folder and have it appear at some point over the top. Couldn't remember either. Chat had to remind me yesterday. bless. I don't blame you. I mean, you've done so many hunts at this point, it's hard to keep track of all the numbers. Although I remember Mary being, you know, the 1027. That's kind of like iconic. You can't not forget that. And the others are just kind of a blur. It was Coco was 77, I think. I don't know. Anyway.
With, and you know, I'm not gonna show up to battle. And you know,
I think about here. I want the no symbol to like show up and be like, eh. I need to get an air. Like just to cross through the Blucario. But more like here. Maybe as you stand up. So I don't have to move the cross sign with you, because that's just more work.
to battle in my pajamas. But I also feel like
Yeah, kind of at the end there. 77, dang, you're good. Well, I did make that little compilation video, didn't I? Which I still haven't added lolly to, but that was more just something because I was bored that day and didn't have anything to do.
and you know, I'm not gonna show up to battle in my pajamas. But I also
That's good. That's good timing. Now let's go to bring up, close that one. Bring up freesound.org. Dodgiest website known to man, but it's good enough. No sound. I don't know what else to call it. It's kind of like the no. What would you search up? Yeah, that did help. Like buzzer. Can't type. No, kind of like a no buzzer. That's a hair buzzer. That's also a hair buzzer. That's the same sound. These are all razors. I don't want a razor. That's creepy. There we go. Something like an operation buzzer. That works. I'll download that. I'll have to log in. Why does this website not keep me logged in? I don't want to show my email on stream, please. Or my password. There we go. Okay, download that. Put that in my sound effects folder. Don't ask my Among Us sound effects are in here. That was for a aSquidmin video. Okay. And then we can import that. I usually keep new bin, we'll call it audio. And then new bin sound effects. And I'll do a new bin for music that I'll put in later. Okay. Rename the file to just buzzer. Or no buzzer. Because that's what it's for. Drag that in. Cool, cool. So we're just gonna suss. Might have vented an electrical. Wouldn't be surprised. I had no idea this website existed. You didn't know about freesound.org? Freesound.org is great. I got taught about that at college. Most of the I would be aware though, Cora, that some of the sounds I found on there have been copyrighted, despite the fact that they're supposed to be, you know, non-copyrighted free sounds that just anyone can upload. But I have had a few issues with it. But for the most part, it's good. It's good if you need free sound effects. And searching through YouTube for these, yeah, I mean, it's definitely easier than doing that, I guess. Lame. Yeah. It's kind of lame. But I don't know. I think I've only had one issue, and it was for my college short film. I had to make a horror film, and one of the like kind of weird, creepy background sounds that I used was copyrighted, despite it being layered on other things. But that was the only thing I've had an issue with, so generally a good website. Anyway, let's just get one of these. Okay, I think the first one was probably the best one. An I, and then O. And I want it as it shows up. I might make it shorter as well. I might make it just like that. But we'll see. Kind of line it up.
Pajamas. But I also feel like
That's good. That's good. Pretty funky looking. I will turn it down though. It is a bit loud. Like -12 usually for like background music or something.
pajamas. But I also feel like this
That's a bit too quiet. I want it to stand out a bit more.
on my pajamas. But I also
There we go. That's good. So there we go. We have Blucario turning up to battle in his pajamas.
And, you know, I'm not going to show up to battle in my pajamas. But I also feel like this outfit is something that you could just, like, go to school in and just live your life.
So that took me a long time to do, and I have this entire video to do. Editing. That's okay. Alright, Brian, while you're still here, and before you have to do anything busy, I want to ask you what kind of subtitles you want to use. Or what color. I'll bring in the aSquidmin template here that I made for myself. What color do you want your text to be? I know aSquidmin used grey in that like Octoling hacker video for you. But I thought grey was a bit dull. The one where you claim clear is a color. And where a fair few people have found you from. But I'm going to change this to Blucario. Subtitle template. What kind of color would you like to see? We could have like a more like brighter blue. Would that work? Nah, that doesn't look very good. I think having blue in the inside would get people confused with aSquidmin. I think he sent me as grey, but yeah, I mean, I think blue is preferred. I like blue green. Yeah, let's get the eyedropper tool. Actually, wait a second. Let me close out of this. Let me get the eyedropper tool and drop it on your shirt. Kind of like the same color as your shirt. Maybe. That's kind of a cool color. I don't think that's similar to anyone else's that's already in the database. I mean, Cora's is green for whatever reason. That's just been... Cora's has been green for all of time, so we don't change that. And then Vasco's is more of a yellowy green. I mean, this is kind of the same green as that hoodie that I have. Think anyone else has that? I'm still checking. I don't know who Zombie is. aSquidmin gave me a big old list of people to make subtitles for. But that's very unique. But that is kind of a similar... That's not very similar. Would you be happy with this font? Maybe we could make the outside blue. Like the stroke can be more of a, not that, like a darker blue. No, that looks kind of tacky. Maybe like more of a over here. That could kind of work. They kind of like swamp colors though. Like that looks kind of, but I don't think it really represents you very well. I mean, if you like it, then we can use it, I think. I don't want to change that one. What if we make the blue a bit darker? What does it look like over the video? I don't know. You good with that color? Not sure about the blue outline though. Zombie used to be on the videos back in 2019. I already watched a video with aSquidmin, Cora, Vic, and Zombie. Was in there too. I mean, I presumed they were, you know, another Splatoon creator that used to be with aSquidmin. Like how I didn't know who Undead was when he was on his kind of hiatus from content creation. I might aSquidmin's color. I mean, aSquidmin's color is my main color. So what's the problem? We're not using aSquidmin's subtitles. Everyone's subtitles has to be different. Even if aSquidmin's not even in the video. Can I have a brighter blue-green? We can up the brightness a bit here. Maybe closer to white. Kind of that. What if it's like full on pastel colors, like in this range? That looks kind of funky with the dark blue. I quite like that if I make it a bit darker and put it over the video. That looks kind of cool. I don't know if it is. Is that similar to anyone else's? What's Hacker's Fun again? I haven't actually made a video with Ultralink Hacker in it. That's very different. Okay, that's not a concern. But but how about this, Brian? We make it clear. You just don't have a fill. Make the stroke thinner. How do you make the stroke thinner again? Is it that one? No. I was here. We just have an outline. Like 5. You like that? You can't see it. Well, if it's gonna be just the stroke, we need to make it like a bright blue. Like something like this. It's gonna stand out from whatever it's on top of, but that kind of looks bad. And I think aSquidmin would tell me off if I submitted this. No good with the light blue. We'll just go back with the light blue. That looks good. I like that. Kind of a more subtle blue. And then subtle blue on the outside as well. It kind of looks like black or grey, but no, it's a very subtle blue. But then this kind of looks like green or white, but no, it's a subtle blue. It's a very subtle blue. I like it. And it goes well with your shirt as well, and your eyes, and the whole video as a whole. Okay, well, if you're happy with it, then don't make it. As long as the animation isn't broken on it. Yep. Oh, I went back to the start. Let's save that and make it your official font. Oh, why does it keep doing that? Why does it do this? Show me the big menu. Premiere, why do you do this? There we go. Export motion graphics template and save it as a Blucario fashion show. Blucario subtitle template and put a 1 at the start so it's at the top with all the others. Cool. Yeah, I put a 1 at the start of all of them because it arranges all of these in alphabetical order. And so if I put a 1 at the start, then it means that all of the built-in Adobe presets and like transitions and all of these, it doesn't like blend in with all of them. So I can quickly find all the subtitles right here at the top, as well as a few other animated title sequences and things that I have done before. But there you go, Blucario subtitle template. That's all saved. Make sure it's saved properly. Yep. Good.
Hello.
Usually subtitles are the last thing to go in visually, so I'll do them later. But for now, we're going to go back to the other visuals. What were the other ideas that I had in the video?
And
usually what I do is I do the most time-consuming parts first to kind of get them out the way, then I can fill in the gaps. So like I'll fill in here with like subtitles or something.
But also not too casual. So like I feel like this is an outfit that you could go into battle with, and you know, I'm not going to show up to battle in my pajamas. But I also feel like this outfit is something that you could just like go to school in.
Because that's one thing, actually, the reason I put in the sound effect is because Squidman has been telling or himself and me, like we need to put more sound effects in our videos because they're kind of lacking in that front. So I'm gonna try with this video to put in a lot of sound effects to make it kind of more professional, like other YouTubers do.
And just live your life, you know what I mean? So casual, but not too casual. So let's start off with the headgear.
I was gonna do the quote thing there, but I kind of want to do the quote thing where you say you're the best player in the game, because I think that would be more funny to quote you.
But not too casual. So let's start off with the...
That's kind of a weird transition, actually. If I put an audio transition in there, is that going to make it a bit better? It's a bit like jarring.
Casual. So let's...
Oh. Bit longer.
Not too casual. Okay, so let's start off...
Oh yeah, because the okay was there.
But not too casual. Okay, so let's start off with the...
That kind of works well, I'd say. Like the okay kind of fades into it.
Okay, so let's start off with the headgear. I'm actually repping the golden toothpick.
I like that. I like how it's kind of a unique thing.
From beating the secret final boss in Octo expansion. And the reason that...
Okay, I need to get a picture of this final boss. Why am I bringing that one out? On another tab here. Actually, I should be incognito window. I keep forgetting that. So I don't accidentally show any like information from Googling things. Because sometimes the Google autocomplete like says my address because I'm searching up things near me, obviously. Anyway, Octo expansion boss. Which is the boss that you beat for the Octo expansion. To get the golden toothpick. Let's just look up the golden toothpicks platoon. Golden toothpick. Here we go. Obtained from the Octo expansion by collecting all of the mem cakes and defeating Inner Agent 3. Inner Agent 3, okay. Is there a picture of Inner Agent 3? Here's a picture. I could use that. Let's Google Inner Agent 3. See if there's any like. Quite like that picture. Apparently it's a secret final boss. Ooh. I quite like this image. I'm gonna use that as the. Maybe I could put crosses in her eyes to show that she'd been defeated by the Blucario. Or maybe I could. Ooh, what if I have like. Hang on. Before I save this, is there like a full. This is a full body shot of her. So what if I have like you over here kind of like shooting at her and then she falls over and dies? That'd be funny. Let's save this one. Call it in Alexa, dismiss. My reminder saying that it's usually my dinner time about 6 o'clock, which is now. And I usually stop streaming here, but I'm not going to today because I've got work to do. As you can see, I'll have dinner later. Save that in the assets folder. And then bring it into the project. Like so.
Start off with the headgear. I'm actually repping the golden toothpick, which you get from beating the secret final boss in Octo Expansion.
Oh, you do say secret as well. I didn't realize. Okay. So
Which you get from beating the secret final. You get from.
I think I'll have it as you say beating, and then I'll show you beating them. Or did you do it on stream, Brian? Did you make a video out of you defeating Inner Agent 3? Is that a video on your channel that's public or available to download? Because that would be good. That would be funny to get footage of that. Oh, don't put the entire window across. Let's just search on your channel. Inner Agent 3. No. There's a 1K subscriber special though from 2 years ago. Is it in that? Is there you playing Octo Expansion? No, it doesn't appear like it. Aquarium versus Zoo. How interesting. It was off stream. That's okay. That means you'll just get a funny animation instead of your Inkling cut out and shooting at this JPEG of a Agent 3. Which is probably more entertaining. So I'll make them kind of this size. And then... Oh, I need to cut them out, don't I, if I'm going to make them fall over. Okay, well... Let's get them out of the project. Open up Paint. And now we start the fun part. Cutting out this image with the eraser tool. Cora, if you're still here, how do you do that fancy thing where you just like cut out things in Photoshop? Because I don't know how to do that. I always just come in here and use the eraser tool to cut things out. But I know that's not the best way of doing it. I just don't know how else to do it. I'm going to start doing it anyway. Let's go indeed. Yeah, I really need to learn how to use Photoshop because it has a lot more tools than Paint Paint.net does. But I do agree with Vicvion and using Paint.net because it just works, you know? Because that's what she uses for all of her thumbnails. Which you can see in Squidmaster, she uses Paint.net to make things. That's what she uses on a daily basis to make her thumbnails. Well, she's probably not making thumbnails on a daily basis, but you get what I mean. Using on a regular basis. And I use this every, like, most days. I make memes in it. I make things for videos in it like this. And so it's a very good program. It's just not very advanced. You know? So either way, let's rub out Inner Agent 3's background here so that Blucario can kill them in video form instead of just claiming. We need to show the people of the drip video that Blucario defeated Inner Agent 3 and exactly how it went down. What if we had the Roblox death sound in it? That would be funny. That'd be another sound effect. Just the oof sound effect. Yeah, that's part of the outfit. I need to change to the smaller brush here. That's not what I wanted. Why did it change to 1600? I want 3. There we go. Like so. Change back to 15. I usually have it out for cutting things out. Yeah, so as you can see, folks, video editing, it's quite a long and tedious process. Which is why aSquidmin usually gives me a week to do these videos. However, it's almost the end of the week, as you may have noticed. And I'm pretty much just starting this one, but that's because I pretty much only started on today, because Blucario sent me the footage last night. Anyway. Yes, lol, indeed, it does take a long time. I mean, it's quite impressive what I can get done in a week, I'd say. Because, like, if you'd asked me to basically animate a video, that's pretty much what I do for Squid. I'm gonna round this off here. Like, the videos that I make for Squidmin are pretty much, like, borderline animations half the time. So to do that in a week, every week, for months on end, it's quite impressive, I would say. I'm happy with what I'm doing. How it's looking so far. A little bit over here. It's more of the background than actually the inkling hair. And then more up the top, but I'll do that later. When is the video supposed to be released? No idea, I haven't been told that. I presume it'll be released either next week or the week after, but I haven't been told. It'll be a surprise. To me and to you when this releases. But I'll probably have it done by the end of next week. Or probably like mid next week I'll probably have this done by. Is that part of the shoe? Or is that like the background kind of flaring up? Either way, I think that looks better, given the angle that this is at. Yeah, and then cut down here. Kind of smooth it off a bit. Make it look like it's not just cut off at the bottom. Yeah, aSquidmin doesn't really generally tell me when videos are supposed to go up. I tend to just give him the finished video and then I see it get uploaded at some point and then it's done. That's kind of like their knee, isn't it? Kind of goes like that. That looks weird. Okay, that looks less weird now that I've actually gotten rid of the black bits around the edge. Yeah, it looks very smooth around the edge, but it doesn't really matter. This is going to be on the screen for literally 2 seconds, so... Okay. Okay, I want to make the knee a bit rounder here. But I can't really make the shoe rounder because it's cut off, which is why I wanted an image of them standing up. But there didn't really seem to be one on Google Images or on the Wikipedia page, which is where I get most of my images from. The cutout is from the Wikipedia page, but sometimes I have to go into the actual game itself and take screenshots and cut those out. Like I did with the league badges, because there was no PNGs of them. Working hard for a 2-second bit. Exactly. That's editing in a nutshell right there. Alright, this is going to be literally on the screen for a couple seconds. And then gonna go away. But I don't care because it'll be funny in the end. I'm just kind of guessing where the edge of the weapon is here now because this isn't the highest resolution image. Did I download like the right image? I could download this one. Yeah, it is only 720p. Oh wait, size in preview. Oh, I downloaded the preview in like 450. Did I? I don't care, I'm already too far into it. And again, no one's going to notice. So, I don't really mind. I'm not starting again, because that'll make you guys watch this all again, and that's a bit boring. I want to make you guys watch the same thing over and over again. Because I'd get bored of that. And if I'd get bored of it, then goodness knows you'd get bored of it. Watching me do it. Except for us, because we're watching... Yeah, exactly. By the way, because I've basically done this one. Like, I've done the full cutout here. This bit looks funky. Kind of round it off a bit. That looks a bit better. And then there's a little bit here where I need to go to like 1 pixel. Make it like a really sharp angle. Yeah, you guys will know that I've You guys will notice it because I've told you about the flaws in the video, but I don't think you guys will care either, particularly. Probably just me nitpicking. So there we go. I've cut them out now, so let's get the bigger brush and just cut out the background. So then we can make the fight scene happen between Blucario and Inner Agent 8 or 3, wasn't it? Yeah, Inner Agent 3. Can you tell? I don't know much about Splatoon. Oh, dear. Yeah, I'll switch to a bigger brush now. Boop. Boop, 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 boop. I need to get a smaller brush to get this little bit in here. Then I should be fine for big brush. Big brush go brrrr. Brr, 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 brr. Brr, 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 brr. And there we go. Inner Agent 3 has been successfully cut out. Now we can just kind of copy this, make a new one here, make it smaller, and file save as Inner Agent 3 .png though. And there we go. Can't wait to fight them. But you already did, Brian. You said you defeated them. Yeah, you'll fight them on the screen. Is this kind of the arena that you fight in Agent 3 in? I think so. Is there like stadium? What would it be called? Like zone? Is there like a shot of just this place in high resolution, but with like no octo laying or squid in it? This might work because they're under the ink. Can't even get my own folder too. Yeah, of course you do. Everyone gets their own folder. Actually, you've got your own folder in the sprites folder. You haven't even got onto the sprites. Because you don't have any sprites, but I just have your like, yeah, your little got your Animal Crossing sprite in here, and your Blue Inkling one in here, and then the butt, and then the one that I extended off that wasn't cut off at the top there, which I don't know if you used. Yeah, the butt. That's your butt. That's that emote as well. Hopefully one day you'll get your own folder. Maybe. But you can see everyone gets their own folder on here. Like Wilbo, he's just got his little globe. And Volpixie, these are all cursed as heck. Because Squidman just posted on his Twitter like, hey, Photoshop Volpixie sprites for us. And then people handed it back like this. Just cursed in every way. Anyway. And Adoran's sprites are quite easy to make. Like this one I made myself. I just cut out his mouth in one of them. And then you can see the eyes are a bit smaller. I didn't do a perfect job, but I made like a little pog mouth. Because this doesn't really look like a pog. That almost looks like a yell. But anyway. Let's look up like Octo expansion stage. Is there like a stage I can use for the background? Or something? Anything at all? I could use this. Crop it in here. I don't want the inkling in it. I don't want pearl in it. I don't want this in it. Who cares how accurate it is? I don't. It'll be so zoomed in you won't be able to tell anyway. So we'll save this image. Call it stage. Or delete the Inner Agent 3 JPEG because we don't want the JPEG. Ew, JPEG's cringe. We want the PNG. And now I need to cut out your inkling, Brian. So if I go back to one of your streams, YouTube, Blucario. Is there like a sideways view of your inkling, preferably again in blue, during this match? Is there like a sideways view of you? Is there always the camera just stays behind you the whole time? So not sure what I'm supposed to do about that. I preferably like you holding or pointing a weapon towards someone. Yeah, Splatoon, you don't really get a side view of your character, do you? Or use the... You can just look up Splatoon background through. Octo expansion background. But I kind of want something that, yeah, I guess I could use this one, but this isn't in the Octo expansion. This is from just the regular game. So I think I'll stick with the one I've got. You could just use the Save PNG. That's true. That's true. You do have a gun in that, but it's not really aimed at someone. It's aimed up in the air. Maybe it's like maybe it's the missiles. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I'll just use that one. It would be funny if I used your Animal Crossing character. That'd be more funny. Your Animal Crossing character attacking them. Yeah, go back to the start here. Assets. I'll put just the whole sprites folder in like I usually do. Oh. Okay, couldn't import one of them. I'll use the widen one. Pew 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 pew, and then they fall over. Okay, let's get the background in here. See how that looks. Videos. YouTube. Assets. Cool. stage. Right, so where do we want it?
which you get from beating the secret.
After beating.
Beating the secret final boss in Octo expansion.
Yeah, so we're just gonna zoom in like that. Yeah, that's gonna work. Because it kind of, I mean, it's in the Octo expansion, so it's fitting. And so then we can import in Agent 3 in here. Have them kind of vibing over here. Yeah, that works. I'd say that works. It's high enough resolution. I'd say. Not the most high resolution. It'd be better if it was 1080p, not 720, but you know. Good enough. So in Agent 3, it can be like over here. Next to this glowing orb thingo. And then Blucario, Animal Crossing character, can be just kind of vibing over here. Yeah, and then you go like pew 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 pew. I'm joking. We have the gun one. I could kind of tilt you towards the gun. It's like this. That might work. Or like kind of like here. Maybe if I move the stage up a bit. And then in the Agent 3 up a bit, so she's on the stage. And then you're kind of over here, pointing at them from off the stage. Because aren't they on like a flying platform in the game? So this is her flying platform. You can't tell me it's not. And then shoot at them. Now we need some sort of projectile to shoot. Let's go to the Splatoon wiki over here, the Inkopedia, and see if they've got like a shot or something. Ink shot. Oh, that's a splatter shot. Is there kind of like a thing I could cut out, like something like this? I could cut this out from the inkling behind, and then it's a bit long. I guess I could make it short. I could just cut it off at one end, make it look kind of funky. I kind of want like a bullet type thing. Okay, inky bullet. Platoon shot PNG. Platoon shot PNG. That just comes up with more guns. I want like a bullet. Splatoon bullet. That's not a bullet. That's, I don't know what that is entirely. Oh, it's the same shot, but with a background. Let's look through some images here and see if we could cut a bullet out of any of these. What about these ones? Oh, I don't know what the hell that is. Rabbit. Oh, yeah, that's from the beta of Splatoon, isn't it? There used to be rabbits, didn't they? I don't know. Someone made a Woomy club like a bullet club. I wish I knew what that was. Maybe I need to go into Splatoon and just like shoot at a wall with a weapon and cut it out, because these are quite long bullets. I don't think I want the splatter shot page. Let's just go on like different weapons, you know? How do I just see all the weapons? Weapons. Weapon. Weapons are tools used in the Splatoon series. Whoa, I think weapons are used outside the Splatoon series as well. Bullet Club is like a wrestling group with a bunch of people who are villains in the wrestling world. Interesting, interesting. That'll be why I probably don't know too much about it, because yeah, I don't watch wrestling at all. Ooh, a demo video. This might be good. There's a side view. Mute that. I don't think you can get a side view in Splatoon, which is annoying because that's exactly what I need. Oh. Right at the end. No. Shoot now. Shoot now, please. 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 Guess I'll look at like promotional art or something. Oh, these are too long bullets. I don't want long bullet. I want just a bullet, like every other game. The replay mode, that would be incredibly helpful right about now. We looked at the splatter shot. What about the 52 gal? See if they were like shooting here, that'd be perfect. But they're not. And it's annoying. What about in the showcase for this? Because all the showcases are from... Ooh. What about there? Pause. I'm pressing K. That's the pause button. Like, what if I cut out like that? Turn up the resolution. That could work. Kind of like a blob. It's the wrong color, but... Let me just screenshot that. Copy it into Paint. And close these ones now, we don't need them. This is our blob of paint that's going to be shot at Inner Asian 3. Can I use the magic wand tool? There we go. And then I'm going to make it more kind of rounded off. With the smoothness turned down. It kind of more resembles a bullet. Kind of something like this. I kind of want like a drop of ink. That could work. File save as bullet of ink. go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Now all I need to do is, if you want, I can DM you something you could crop out. I mean, go ahead if you want to on Discord. If it's a bullet, I've kind of already found one, but I'm open to ideas. Then I need to put that behind the Blucario so that it comes out of the gun like this. Make it bigger here. Like pew blah, 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 blah. Killing them. Get a bit smaller. Kinda like this. It starts here. And then I'm gonna make it like really short. And then whoop. Splat.
I'm beating the secret final.
You can make it blue with the eyedropper tool. True. True. I can make it. It can change the color of it. I think it's fine being pink. To be honest, I don't really want to change the rotation.
Beating the secret.
Maybe a bit faster.
Beating the
Blah.
secret.
And make the clip go to there.
Beating the secret.
Yeah, and then I just copy that a bunch. Lock off the earlier. Copy that a bunch.
Beating the secret final boss in Octo expansion. And
That works. So then I'm going to cut it here. Put kind of a camera shake effect preset on it. No, I didn't want that. On her. That's not her, that's Blucario. Although we could put on Blucario as well. And now she looks like she's kind of
beating the secret final boss in
moving.
Octo expansion.
And then this one. The one I meant to cut in half. Not that one. Remove it on. Make it the same size as this one at the end. It's kind of over here. If anything, they're making it a little bit smaller.
Final boss in Octo.
There we go. You can, yep. I read that already.
Final boss in Octo.
And then kind of make them leave them there, and then at the end
Beating the secret final boss in Octo expansion.
I think I'm gonna cut it off here, and then I'm gonna have like a scene where he kind of gets the gold toothpick.
Beating the secret final boss in Octo.
And then here can be like a few frames where she flips over Maybe even like squishes down a bit. But then on the keyframes to kind of go up. Like this.
Beating the secret final boss in Octo Expansion.
That looks ridiculous. I love it.
Beating the secret final boss in Octo Expansion.
Oh, the effort you're putting into this. This is the effort I put into every aSquidmin video. So, there's a lot left to do. I mean, this will probably be done by like Wednesday or Thursday, so I've still got loads of time left to do.
Beating the secret final boss in Octo Expansion.
This looks ridiculous.
Boss in
Whoop. Yeah, I might put like crosses on her eyes to signify they are in fact dead. Black cross. No, you see, that's a Christian cross. I don't want a Christian cross at the moment. I just want, there we go. Save image as black cross. There we go. And we'll bring that in. To signify that they are dead. You know? Need a couple of them. And just make them really small. And really small. This is ridiculous. I love it. Love it. Love it a bit. Right, make them kind of fit the eyes. Move that then. And then copy the same dimensions onto that one. And just move it over to the other eye. There we go. That kind of overlaps. No, that one. Move it up a bit. Smaller. But it kind of fit within the eye. Obviously no one's going to be looking at it this close, but it's the attention to detail that matters. Yes, I could have done this beforehand, but there we go. Just crosses through our eyes.
Final boss in Octo Expansion.
You only see it for a few frames anyway, so. Oh, that's funny.
Beating the secret
pew,
final
pew,
boss in
pew.
Octo Expansion.
Wait, I need a clip of like Brian saying like pew 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 pew. You've done that many times. But I don't know if I have like a clip saved or anything of it. It would be convenient. Instead of like sound effects of like an actual Splatoon gun shooting, it's just you saying pew pew pew. Brian, could you send me an audio file of just you saying like pew 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 that I could then put over this? That would be funny. Either way, this short visually is
Beating the secret final boss in Octo
It's
Expansion.
done.
And
I don't think I'll have the thing. You like pew pews. If you actually want me to. Yeah. That'd be hilarious. I'm just gonna stretch this out to the end of the show. I don't think actually.
beating the secret final boss in Octo Expansion. And the reason that this is still in my Inkling's hair is because I beat the secret final
It looks ridiculous.
boss in Octo
Maybe I won't make it go to the full end of the thing.
Expansion.
But I'll just like make it a bit longer than it was before.
Final boss in Octo expansion, and
and then I'll make it into a. Oh, I'll make it into a bit of a funky cut.
expansion, and the expansion, and the Octo expansion, and the reason that this
That works. That totally works. There we go.
beating the secret final boss in Octo expansion.
An hour's work right there. In this 2-second clip. It's beautiful. Beautiful. Brian, I don't see you sending any sort of clip of you saying it. It's okay. If you're busy at the moment, then just get that to me by like the end of the day or something. I don't mind. Or whenever before Wednesday, preferably, because I'll probably aim to have it done by then, because then it'll be about a week since I started it.
Beating the secret final boss in Octo expansion, and
oh yeah, I was gonna have the Roblox oof sound, wasn't I? Roblox oof sound. It's just pew 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 oof. That's not in the game though. I need like. Ooh. Yeah. Download that. Ignore me using this totally legal software that's endorsed by YouTube. Download it to my sound effects folder. Roblox death sound. It's gonna be amazing. Okay. Then go to the audio sound effects folder. Import it in. Drag that in as they die. Like first frame of this. Come on. We're literally working with like frames here.
boss in Octo
This is so stupid. I love it. I need to make it quieter though. Hello Blaze. How are you today? I hope you're well.
boss in Octo expansion.
This is so good. I'm gonna make it quieter though. Still a tad too loud. Maybe like negative. I want it to be kind of subtle.
Secret final boss in Octo
Wait, I should have it at a higher volume. I usually have mine at 15 when doing audio editing, and then 10 when I'm actually just like watching things, because I find 15 a bit too loud, but I find louder is better for audio mixing, so
final boss in Octo
that's still a bit too loud. Maybe like maybe 22 or something.
final boss in Octo expansion.
Yeah, kind of subtle.
Final boss in Octo
Okay, I sent 2 options if you still need it, of course. Of course we need it. Didn't know how fast to make it. Roblox noise though. Don't know if if you need it after that. How do you edit your videos? With a lot of time and patience. That's how. Thank you for... Okay, let's listen to these.
Pew, 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 pew.
Okay.
Pew, 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 pew.
I like the first one. I think the first one's a bit more... a bit more... I'm just gonna put that in my sound effects folder. It's just Blucario saying pew. Saying pew pew pew. .mp3. Drag that in. I think that should be long enough. Oh yeah, it's plenty long enough. Look at that. They're very, very well made. Thank you. Yeah, I use a software called Adobe Premiere Pro, which is a professional video editing software. And you just do what I'm doing at the moment. You just move around the audio, move around the video, and it should all be hunky-dory. I've just remembered that you guys are only getting like a quieter version of this. You may not even be able to hear the oof sound, but that's so you can hear me. But you'll be able to hear the full audio when... Let me listen to it on here.
Pew, 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 pew. Pew, 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 pew.
Pause it when I click, please. Like here. We'll put that so it syncs up with the... If anything, it's too long, Brian.
Beating the secret final boss in beating the secret final boss in Octo.
I'm gonna make it a bit louder so you can hear it's actually saying pew. Like 5 decibels.
Beating the secret final boss in Octo expansion.
So ridiculous. Oh my word, that's so funny.
From beating the secret final boss in Octo expansion, and
it kind of cuts you off at the end there. I'll make that. Can I extend that out?
Beating the secret final boss in Octo expansion, and
pew 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 pew. No, I kind of want the start of the clip. I like the start. It's like pew 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 pew. Let me get the audio again here. Just like
pew 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 pew.
I think I'll end it like here. Is that short enough? That's still too long. Put it like here.
From beating the secret final boss in Octo expansion.
It's so funny.
From beating the secret final boss in Octo expansion.
I think I preferred it before though, with the many pews.
Beating the secret final boss in Octo expansion.
Pew 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 pew. The quick ones. It's so funny. Okay, I need to save. I haven't saved in a while.
Which you get from beating the secret final.
I'm gonna fade it in though, because it's a bit abrupt to switch over. Make it kind of constant gain, or just like the first bullet shot.
Beating the secret final boss in Octo.
This is so stupid. This is actually the most ridiculous thing I've ever made in my life.
Which you get
I
from
can't stop
beating
watching
the secret
it.
final boss in Octo expansion.
Let me turn it up for you guys so you can actually hear what I'm hearing.
From beating the secret final boss in Octo expansion. And
There we go. That's it. That's what you get. I'll leave it at 15 for now. Okay, what were the other parts I wanted to edit? I think this part is basically done.
Secret final boss in Octo expansion, and the reason that this is still in my Inkling's hair is because I beat the secret final boss, and I used the Oxlin for about 2 days, and then I was like, yeah, no, I want to still be an Inkling. So I went back to being an Inkling, but I want.
That was worth the time. I would say so too. That was very much worth the time. It didn't take too long. It was like an hour.
Wanted people to know that I beat the secret final boss and that I was actually the best player in the.
Now this bit I've changed my mind about the zoom in. I want the zoom in to stay earlier. I want this bit to be the bit where it's like, I'm actually the best player in the game, and it's a quote picture.
Final boss, and that I was actually the best player in the game. So
I was actually the best player in the game. That's the quote. So in the Blucario font. Actually, before I use this font to any significant amount, I'm gonna send it to aSquidmin and say, just gonna screen cap it and say, is this a good font? Because at the end of the day, it is his video. So if he'd prefer it to look a different way, that's kind of his say. So I'm just gonna send. Also, do you think this is a good font for, or good subtitle for Blucario? Me and him came up with the color scheme today on stream. There we go. So I'll send that to aSquidmin. He can tell me if he likes the font. Right, so I want to get rid of the video footage yet, or not yet. I want to get your face cam. So I want the cutout face cam mask again on here. Yeah, mask. Cool. Delete that one. Put your face cam kind of over here. Like this. Hang on, let me move this to the middle here. So that when I'm like rotating and stuff, I can line up the rough middle with where it should be, which is kind of like here. Then I'm gonna do dash, that's underscore dash Blucario at the bottom. I'm gonna remove the motion from it. I want it to kind of just be stationary. Just kind of fade in. I think his face cam's a bit big there. Lovely face though there. A bit smaller. Yeah, you like the font, so hopefully aSquidmin doesn't say no, change it. Yeah, Rific one of the bests, but I don't know the exact font name and I can't find the exact one George uses. DM me on Discord. Actually, no, you're in my Discord server now, so I can just DM you. Save yours. Let me find in my downloads folder the original like font file that Squidman sent to me ages ago. Might take a while because I've downloaded a lot of things. I don't really want to show you my downloads folder. Here we go. Yeah. Perfect free bold. Oh, again, don't want to show my downloads. I'll show my Discord. Let me just DM you. Be like, hi. And then send you the file. There you go. Good, good. You're most welcome. Okay. This is the start of the quote thing. Now I want to use some like fancy text up here.
Boss, and that I was actually the best player in the game.
I was actually the best player in the game. That's the quote I want to use. So let's get some just basic text here. I was the best player in the game. Put it in quotation marks. No, not there. Quotation marks. Do the old this thing. Oh, no, I don't want that. I want to remove the text. Now, I want to change the font to something fancy. Make it bigger, maybe. What kind of fancy fonts do I have? Is that a fancy font? Nah, that looks kind of tacky. I've got to change the color to just white as well. White with the bluish kind of outline. Maybe a black outline. No, it's black on black. Yeah, something like this, but a bit more fancy. Let's go on, what is it? What the font? No, what font? Or is it just da font? Yeah, da font. Go take my cookies or whatever. This is a great website if you want to find a font. They're all free. You just search up like fancy. Now there's loads of fancy fonts. Maybe what's more cursive. Don't know how you spell cursive. Like a cursive posh font. I type that in. Posh. That's not really what I'm looking for. I'm looking for kind of like old-timey writing, like Victorian. Something like this, but a little less kind of creepy looking. I mean, if you click on these, does it come up with like... I mean, this could work. That's very fancy, but... What the font is such a good pun. Yeah. Well, this is Dafont. This is a different website. What's Dafont? But what the font is also good if you... Yeah, actually, I'll show you what the font. So if you don't know what a font is, like say for example, I didn't know what the Squidman font was, but I wanted to know what it was, I could copy this. Right? I don't want that, thanks. And what you can do is you can upload an image. Can I just kind of drag this? That's not dragging. How do you find where the snipping tool things is saved again? No, I don't want that. Oh no, now it's gone. Let me take the screenshot again. It's just easier. So click that, and then I can open it with Internet Explorer. And then, no. Copy this. Just so I don't have to download and save the photo, because I don't want to download and save like a test photo. There we go. And so then it finds where the font is in the picture, and then gives you fonts that look like it. Obviously not all of them are free. There are some free ones, usually, but this one's quite fancy. Yeah, you can see all these different fonts that look similar to this one, if you wanted to replicate it. Which I found quite helpful before. Let's just look on Google for like a Victorian handwriting font. Yeah, something like this. This I want. Victorian fonts. These are not, these are like fancy Victorian fonts. I just want this. Well, let's use what the font. See what font this is. Actually, I can just copy this image. Copy image. What font? Can use it to find whatever Victorian font this is. Hopefully it gives me some free options. I can't click it, so I just copy the address. Paste it in there. Takes a while because it's finding it through a web page. There we go. Find me the font. Didn't quite pick up the thing correctly, but yeah, and then these are all paid for. It's a bit annoying, but we can look up original script regular on the font. Maybe. Can we find it on there? That's not it at all. I don't know, I'm just gonna keep looking in Premiere and see what default fonts I have. Something like that? Not really what I'm after. That could work. I feel. I was the best player in the game, Blucario. Quite funny. And then I want that to just fade in. Like slowly fade in.
The secret final boss, and that I was actually the best player.
I was actually the best player in the game. Surely.
The secret final boss, and that I was actually the best player in the game. So
there we go. That'll do.
The secret final boss, and that I was actually the best player in the game.
I was actually the best player in the game. Yeah. Cool. Funny quote screen with gonna put that in Alaska. phony. Brian, you do make some funny faces. We love you for it.
Final boss, and that I was actually the best player in the game. So I decided to keep it in my hair just so like if people die from me, they would know that like I'm the best player in the game. And it just looks cool on my Inkling. And moving on to
I think this bit I'm gonna plan to have subtitles on. I'm just gonna zoom in on the back of your head so you can get like a nice close up of. But that's a bit too close. It's close up of the pin.
in the game, and it just looks cool on my Inkling. And moving on.
And there'll be subtitles there as well. Or not, I don't know. Might just leave it as that.
Like I'm the best player in the game.
As I said, subtitles usually the last thing I put in. This is just because this is more of a visual thing.
The best player in the game, so I decided to keep it in my hair just so like
Okay, save. Don't want to lose all
if
this.
people die from me, they would know that like I'm the best player in the game, and it just looks cool on my Inkling. And moving on to my shirt, I'm actually wearing the green V-neck limited tee. Now I didn't even know this was limited until very recently, so that's cool, I guess. Blue-green, I like blue-green a lot. And the gloves look cool. Now I was gonna show you the inside of my gloves when my Inkling no, wrong button. The inside of my gloves are like red and yellow, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest fan of.
I'm gonna leave that audio unedited. That's just funny.
But you don't see inside there most of the time anyways. The black outside looks good, and the rest of the shirt looks good. It's like a nice ocean, summery color. And I would also like to show off it's like a nice ocean, summery color.
So what I'm gonna get here is I'm gonna open up Google. I've got so many tabs open. Let me close some tabs here because I've got too many, quite frankly. So, wait. What are you doing? There we go. I accidentally closed the tab for YouTube. Don't want to do that. Oh geez, did the stream die? Or did I just close the tab? I don't know. I don't know what happens when you close the tab. Still says I'm live. Hang on, let me just... Yeah, I'm still up. Good. Okay, don't close the YouTube tab. When you're streaming on YouTube, that'd be bad. Anyway, I was going to get Carlos. What is it? Sans filter. There we go. Nice high res cover of it. Save. Actually, I might get the one from the YouTube video. Yeah, that's a nice thumbnail. Where's the like topic one? Summer topic color. Where's the one where it's just like the album cover? I want to screenshot it again. It's not here. Also, the pink profile picture is now on YouTube. I approve. Okay, I guess I'm getting this 600 by 600 one. Wait, is it going in the video? Don't know, you tell me. It's going in the assets folder. And then the assets. Let me bring up the assets folder over here again. You don't know? I think this should make it pretty clear whether it's going in the video or not. In fact, I've put it in the video.
The rest of the shirt looks good. It's like a nice ocean. Good. It's like
Just gonna. This is why I wanted a higher res version. Because it's gonna it's take up a fair bit of the screen. And then what I want to do is just bring the opacity and then maybe like, I don't know, 10%? No, you can't see it at 10%. 15%? 20%? I want you to be able to see it coming
good.
through.
It's like a nice ocean summery color. And I would
You can't see it. Maybe like 50%. Yeah, now you can read it. What about 60? Yeah.
It's good. It's like a nice ocean summery color. And I would also
I'll just dissolve it out at the end.
it's like a nice ocean summery color. And I would also
Just like the subtle go listen to Carla's new album.
looks good. It's like a nice ocean summery color.
I kinda wanna do it more though. Like, what does 80 look like?
Good. It's like a nice ocean summery color. And I would also like to
I think that's a bit too much. We'll put it down 70, 75. Maybe 70. I don't want it to be too visible. Meant to be subtle. This isn't very subtle at the moment.
it's good. It's like a nice ocean summery color. And I would also
Maybe if I have it cut off.
like a nice ocean summery color. And I would also like to show off the ability
I quite like it cutting it off, but it didn't look great. We love Sans filter promo. We do indeed. We do indeed. Could have some water here. Stay hydrated, people. Very nice. Yeah, so just the subtle plug to Sans
looks
filter.
good. And the rest of the shirt looks good. It's like a nice ocean summery color. And I would also like to show off the abilities on this shirt. I mean, I was talking about
Get Carla on Squidmin's channel. That's what we like to see. See, this is the perks of you editing the video. Yeah, Squidmin wouldn't know Carla's releasing a new album unless I told him, and then he'd probably forget and not saving that. Okay, what other parts did I plan on putting in?
color. And I would also like to show off the abilities on this shirt. I mean, I was talking about this outfit being casual, but as for my playing
I
ability,
think I'm gonna do more of the like face cam flying around the screen and like framing and stuff, probably off screen, because that's a bit more boring. Whereas this is the more visual things that are quite funny.
I am very far from casual. I mean, look at the variety in these abilities. And then moving on to my shoes, I have the blue Aeromac.
Yeah, then I wanted to make this a bit shorter and add the music in. I'll bring in the music now. Music. Bring this in here. It was the Pokemon song I wanted to use. Is this one? It's like thinking music. Just kind of that in the start. Kind of like you thinking here, like.
Aeromac.
after you kind of breathe in and look down, like there. I want it to like
Mac.
maybe like there. Just like keep it short.
The blue Iromaki 750.
Make it a bit quieter as well. It's a bit loud at the moment.
Mac. The blue Iromaki 750s.
Gives Animal Crossing vibes. Yeah, the poker I've for Squidmaster, because I don't know if you've noticed, but for Squidmaster each of the contestants have a different music theme. And so all of Vasco's tasks have Pokemon music in them, and Captain Astronaut's is Fire Emblem, and then Koro's is Animal Crossing. Seth's is Zelda, and Vic's is kind of Mario games, I believe. I think that's all of them. And so I've been using like Pokemon music, 'cause it's like down a bit. Like it's just really cool music, some of it. Not so much this one. These are jam. And what's this one? That's the battle theme. Yeah, I think that was actually I was using that for an actual battle thing, but like this one's pretty Animal Crossing vibes as well. And this one. You could picture that in Animal Crossing, like walking into a village or something. I don't know. Vibe about the second one. I vibe out to the second one you showed. What, the Driftveil City in Pokemon Black? I mean, you can see the names of all of them here, so if you wanted to look them up, just downloaded them off YouTube. Yeah.
Iromaki.
And then here I wanted to kind of like zoom in on your face. Put it in the corner. Oh, this is very sensitive. Okay, let's just do the easier way and just do it this way. And just kind of slowly zoom in on your face as you're thinking. Maybe like a buffering sign appears above your head. Something like that.
Iromaki. The blue Iromaki 750s.
Beautiful. I do have somewhere for another video like a buffering symbol. I think I used that in the butter video. Like green screen footage of a buffering symbol. If I could find that again. Yeah, here we go. I'll copy that into the asset for the footage folder for this one. This is more of an asset though than footage. This isn't really. I'll put it in the asset folder. That fits so well. Yeah, I thought it would. This is the joys of like having a library of music that you listen to often. Because I put this song in my own videos. I think this is in my most recent video, like my monitor video. I'm not sure, but it's in quite a few aSquidmin videos. I'm very familiar with this song. And you kind of get to like think like, oh, this song could be used in this scenario, and this song could be used in this scenario. Like you have like an angry song that's like when someone's raging out, a good song to play for that. Or you have kind of thinking songs like this, where it's like the me channel theme is often used as kind of a thinking song. Like elevator music basically is what I'm thinking of. Like a good thinking song would be, most people would describe as elevator music. But like you can have different music for different emotions, and so when you work with a folder of songs for long enough, you tend to pick up like, oh, that's this type of song, that's this type of song. So yeah. Yeah, import the buffering green screen. Which is the, yeah, I use that one. Looks kind of. Which one should I use? Maybe just the black one, as it kind of fades in. I want to find the start of it though. Just a video of like loads of buffer signs on a green screen for people to use. So start there. I'll just have this slowly fade in on your head as you're thinking about this. See, there's little attention to details like that make a video good. Now I get to teach you how to do green screens in Premiere. You just go into here and type in color key. Drag that on. And then now it's in the effects panel. And you just go a little eyedropper on the green. Bada bing, bada boom. Cuts out most of it. And then you just up the tolerance for like, I don't know, 200. That's a bit much. 100. Okay, this one's kind of transparent though. Maybe I won't go with that one. Maybe I'll just go with the one that has like a clear border around it. I don't know how to green screen like transparent objects, but I'll do this one. I think is the one I used for Vasco in the butter video. Kind of just a simple. You can hear the cogs turning in Brian's brain while he's Googling how to pronounce Iromaki. Yeah, color key. Then eyedropper on the green. There we go, that one cut out a bit better, and then you can have the tolerance. 100. Edge thin, like 3. Cut out that white border around it. And maybe feather the edges just a little bit. Yeah, my computer's kind of stuttering a bit there, because there's like a green hint to it, but you're not going to notice that. It's going to be zoomed in on Brian's head, half faded in and out of existence anyway. So, oh. Move that to your head. Yeah, my computer's going to lag at this bit because it's trying to render render out all the green screen stuff live. I'll render it out and then we can have a watch of it properly. Yeah, fade it in. So go to the opacity. There's 0 at the start. And I'll probably have it 100 at the end. Don't see why not. It does slowly zoom in. So So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna remove the positioning on this one. Nest this. Now they are stuck together. Then put that on your head. Then zoom in the whole sequence. Because that would just be a bit easier. Like, zoom in here. I don't want to do that. That's the opposite of what I wanted to do. Isn't working. No, jump to the next keyframe. Why is there no keyframe buttons on this? Gosh damn it. Okay, I should have worked harder to simulate Inkling's hair color to a little blue. As light blue, everyone else has their color. Yeah, I was thinking that maybe that would have been a good idea to do. But hey ho, it doesn't matter too much. Right, let's delete the keyframes here because I want to go into the nested sequence and maybe zoom this out just a little bit more, so then we can zoom in a bit more better, you know. Put that in on your head. And then just reset the motion of this. And then, oh, not anchor point. I want to put the anchor point in the corner. Zoom in. No, I didn't move it. Let's actually move the keyframes, George. What are you doing?
Iromaki. The blue Iromaki 750s.
I think I won't have music there, like background music. I'll just have a pause after the thinking music. Maybe I'll just have that music as the background music for the whole video. Like, I mean, I guess that would kind of work. Also, I need to move. Can I move that up? No, because it's layered. Usually I have music just on this track, but
Beating the secret final boss in Octo Expansion.
this is so funny. This is gonna be a great video.
Final boss,
it's done.
And that I was actually the best player in the game.
So yeah, guys, I think I've been streaming for 3 hours and 33 minutes. I think I'm gonna leave it there because I need to get some dinner and it's 7:30. But let's just have a recap. Let's watch the whole video through. What we have so far, so you can get kind of a gist of the video, and then you'll look forward to seeing this on the aSquidmin channel soon. Maybe I'll do another editing stream of this on like Tuesday or Monday or something. Haven't decided yet. But let's watch the final thing we have so far.
Hello.
I'll be quiet during it.
Fashion. Let's begin.
There'll be text there.
Welcome to a video where I'm going to be showing off my Splatoon 2 outfit and what made me pick what I picked. So I wanted this outfit to be casual, but also not too casual. So like I feel like this is an outfit that you could go into battle with, and you know, I'm not gonna show up to battle in my pajamas. But I also feel like this outfit is something that you could just like go to school in and just.
That's a bit too loud. I think I'll while I'm here, I think I'll just make that a bit quieter. Maybe like -15. Hey, what did I put the oof sound at? Oof was at 22. I think I'll do the same.
I'm not gonna show up to battle in my pajamas. But I also feel like this outfit is something that you could just like go to school in and just live your life, you know what I mean? So casual, but not too casual. Okay, so let's start off with the headgear. I'm actually repping the golden toothpick, which you get from beating the secret final boss in Octo Expansion. And the reason that this is still in my Inkling's hair is because I beat the secret final boss, and I used the Oxlin for about 2 days, and then I was like, yeah, no, I want to still be an Inkling. So I went back to being an Inkling, but I wanted people to know that I beat the secret final boss and that I was actually the best player in the game. So I decided to keep it in my hair just so like if people die from me, they would know that like I'm the best player in the game. And it just looks cool on my Inkling. And moving on to my shirt, I'm actually wearing the green V-neck limited tee. Now I didn't even know this was limited until very recently. So that's cool, I guess. Blue-green, I like blue-green a lot. And the gloves look cool. Now I was gonna show you the inside of my gloves when my Inkling no, wrong button. The inside of my gloves are like red and yellow, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest fan of, but you don't see inside there most of the time anyways. The black outside looks good, and the rest of the shirt looks good. It's like a nice ocean summery color. And I would also like to show off the abilities on this shirt. I mean, I was talking about this outfit being casual, but as for my playing ability, I am very far from casual. I mean, look at the variety in these abilities. And then moving on to my shoes, I have the blue Iromaki. The blue Iromaki 750s.
Okay, we haven't really done anything else to the rest of the video. The rest of the video is visually uninteresting and just the standard footage that you could have watched earlier. You love the Carla part. Let me just like make it so it fades out, because it's a bit kind of, you know, rough. Make it kind of
color. And I would also like to show.
There we go. It's a bit more pleasing on the eyes.
Color. And I would also like
have it fade out instead of just cut. Yeah, that is it, guys. I'll stop streaming here now because I'm getting hungry. You can look forward to the final video. If you want to be notified when the final video comes out, either subscribe to aSquidmin. You should do that anyway, but subscribe to aSquidmin. And yeah. Or you could just join my Discord server and be pinged there. Or join the Blucario Discord server, because it will probably be put in the promotion tab in there as well. So let me just change to webcam here. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow. Actually, we are going to, or I'm going to be streaming a game called Garden Story. That you, if you watched Koramora, who was in the stream earlier, she did a sponsored stream for yesterday, and I thought this game looks adorable as heck. I'm gonna buy it and stream it on Sunday. So that's what I'm doing. So I stream on Twitch every Sunday. So if you click the link in the description down below, then you can follow my Twitch. That's generally where I stream games. This is more for like tech related things and video editing and not gaming on this channel. So if you'd like to see me play that tomorrow, you can follow me on Twitch, link in the description, and I will see you all either then or next Saturday, where I will be unboxing this, which is the official Nintendo Switch, like the gaming headset. I didn't know the Nintendo Switch had an official headset that you could buy with it, that's officially licensed by Nintendo, but it does. And we're going to see next week how good that is. And see if it's worth buying or not for the 30 or so pounds that it costs. So yeah, thank you for watching, and see you around. And stream.